All right, getting started. I guess I'm gonna just start with the introduction. My name is Jelani. This is the Park Street Mural Project, and I am interviewing. Please say your name.
Oh, Kathy Martin.
Kathy Martin, at the International Studies Department on the University of Illinois campus, and today's date is the 23rd, 2010. What time is it?
It is 11:30.
And it's 11:30. All right, let's get started. Where were you born and when?
I was born in 1947 in August at Burnham City Hospital.
And what?
In Champaign, I guess it is. Yeah, but it's no longer there. The hospital, as you know, is gone now.
Okay. And do you have any like racial background that other than just the normal?
Ethnic background, sure. Well, actually, I just went to a family reunion this weekend up in Metamora, Illinois, and I found out a lot about my ethnic background, although I knew some of this before. My ancestors are from Switzerland, and then they migrated to France, and eventually came here. And so that's basically both on my mother's and my father's side. That's my ethnic background.
Okay. All right, let's get started into the main stuff now. Well, dealing with the mural, right? When did you get started with the mural?
Well, I was working with educational resources in environmental science, and I think I started about in 1976, and then in 1977, under the leadership of David Monk, we were exploring ideas about a broader understanding of environmental education, which not only includes natural resources of the environment, but community and the larger understanding of the environment, which includes just about everything. And so we thought about trying to reach out into the community, not only to look at historic structures, that was also part of this organization's efforts, but to look at different aspects of the community, including schools and parks and so forth. So under the let's see, what was it? The CETA was an organization that we were working with. It's called the where is it? CETA. Do you remember? What was it? It stands for.
I can't remember myself.
I'll find it here in a minute. I think it's Comprehensive Employment Training. Why isn't it in here?
Comprehensive Employment and Training
CETA.
Association, I think. Something
Champaign, no. CETA funded. Oh, well. You'll just have to strike this out and start over, because this doesn't look very good, does it?
They can find out.
Yeah, we'll find out. It was CETA. Was employing, I think I was employed under CETA, and then Eugene Britt was another person from the community employed under CETA. And so we were brainstorming about what would be some possible things that could be done in the community, and we came up with the idea of doing a mural project. I don't know when you came involved in that, Angela. I think we contacted you.
It was
Later on, and we also contacted Mark Rugovan up in Chicago, who had been doing murals in the Chicago area and maybe other places, and he actually came to the community and gave a workshop about how murals are done. And so it was an exciting idea. Eugene Britt was taking photographs, and he did some photographs of playgrounds and did a marvelous silkscreen, which is what ERES, our organization, did in order to earn income. We make silkscreens and sell them. Eugene did a wonderful silkscreen of a playground structure, and then it was superimposed inside his head. And there's a picture of it right here, if you haven't seen it already. Do you remember that?
I remember that.
I thought that was such a wonderful idea. And so that was a silk screen that we did in the ERES workshop. And it was used as a money-making project for the organization. And from that, we went on to other things, and we did a photography workshop at Douglas Center, where young people came and learned how to make box cameras and do some photos in the community. And I think we even did something on silk screens at that workshop. When Angela was contacted, I think did you contact Benny Drake? He was also involved, wasn't he?
I'm the one contacted Benny, yes.
And he was an art teacher in one of the community schools. And then the idea went from there, and I'm sure Angela can tell you more about the actual mural project, but she took it from there, and it grew into a wonderful project working with young people in the community. I forget where that question came from. What were we talking about?
We was just saying how it began. But on that same issue, like, what was your role during the making of the mural or the construction of how it was laid out?
Well, I had very little involvement in the actual construction of the mural project. I was, as I said, working with educational resources in environmental science, and I was I'm not sure what my title was there. I was looking at this little brochure we made up, and it said that I was the project director of Nurturing Neighborhood Awareness, which was what we called our little project to get something like this going and to broaden the concept of environmental education beyond just working with natural resources. We wanted to look at the community as a whole and encourage people to understand the environment as something that they participate in and something that they can have a role in preserving the environment, creating the environment in a way that will bring people into the community as participants and not just have things happen to them, but to have a role in making their environment, improving it, and contributing to the environment. What ERES did was, ERES works more with teaching people artistic skills of photography and silkscreen design, and teaching people to look at the environment and to see what's there, see how they can participate and enhance the environment. Another project we worked on in the Nurturing Neighborhood Awareness project was we took photographs of beautiful houses with stained glass windows in the Urbana area, and then we did a little exhibit in Lincoln Square just to show the different stained glass windows that are around town in all the different houses, some of the historic sections of the community. And ERES also played a role in preserving some of the older houses in in the community, and helping others to be concerned about that and to work on those kinds of things. And then from that we went into what can we do to involve young people in something like a mural project, and that was one of the projects of Nurturing Neighborhood Awareness. That was about it.
What do you think is the greatest benefit that you had?
What was the number?
What?
Okay, number 25. Go finish those.
Oh, it's why was the mural picked instead of like anything else?
Why
was
the
a
mural
mural?
picked? Well, I was attracted to murals whenever I visited other places. Other cities had some wonderful murals, and I always thought that it was a wonderful way to express community aspects, and they're just, murals are just so powerful. Excuse